Today we're making a $2 burger, a $10 burger, and a $100 burger. Let's go. First up, for our potato buns, we're going to need to make our tangzong. And that's actually a Japanese method of gelatinizing the flour so we can add more moisture to the buns whilst the dough is still being workable. So we need to grab our saucepan and a hot plate, if I can find it. Here we go. And let me just plug this in. Boom, crash, bang, and we have... Oh. There we go.
So in a saucepan over low heat, we need to combine 1/4 cup of bread flour, 1/4 cup of water, and 1/3 cup of milk. And we need to whisk this until it comes together.
Take it off the heat and we need to let it cool in a bowl for 10 minutes.
Make sure you get every last bit of this stuff. It's literally like gold in this recipe. I like to chuck it in the freezer whilst I'm weighing out all my other ingredients.
So while that tangzong is chilling, we need to grab a stand mixer and we want to combine the remaining potato bun ingredients besides the butter and mix until a gluten window forms.
So in that stand mixer, we need to combine 3/4 cup of full cream milk along with 14 grams of dried yeast, but I much prefer using fresh yeast, that's 28 grams, along with 3 cups of bread flour, 2 teaspoons of sea salt, 1/4 cup of custard sugar, 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk, 150 grams of mashed potato, and the tangzong. Knead this with a dough hook for about 5 to 10 minutes or until you can form a gluten window.
Now we can test if our dough has sufficient gluten structure by being able to pull apart the dough, and if it forms a transparent window, then it has sufficient gluten structure. This is perfect and exactly what we're looking for. So once your dough has reached this stage, we're going to need to add 60 grams of unsalted butter that's been cut into cubes.
Transfer this dough into a greased bowl and just damn, let's give it a slap, because why not?
Just have a look at how shiny and glossy this dough is. Alright, I like to add the dough to a greased surface and just give it a quick knead to form it into a ball. Cover it with a tea towel and allow it to proof for about an hour or until doubled in size.
Now here we have the Wagyu mince and also our regular beef mince.
Now this comes in at roughly $20 per kilo, which works out to be roughly $2 per burger patty. Whereas for our $100 burger, we're going to be using a 100-day dry aged Wagyu. Just have a look at the marbling on this Wagyu. That's what's going to elevate our $100 burger. So we're going to mince these both up using a coarse grinder and then allow them to rest for a bit before we fry them off.
Now if you want to save a bit of time, you can get your butcher to mince up the meat for you, or I prefer you not, but you could buy some store-bought mince. By doing it yourself though, it really helps to create that paddock to plate feel.
So here we have our mince for our $10 burger. I tell you what, it looks really nice. You can see the lovely fat granules through it, which will help to keep our burger nice and juicy. So we're going to set this aside and move on to our Wagyu. Let's go.
Now I'll tell you what, the beef and it was next level. I don't know how else to explain it, but like the fat content is just insane. If you have the time and energy to source Wagyu, please do it.
And here we have our 2 different burger minces. We have our chuck steak for our $10 burger and then our Wagyu steak for our $100 burger. Just have a look at the difference in the fat marbling. You can really tell the difference, and that fat is really going to provide an amazing flavor profile as well as a damn juicy burger. We want to allow these to rest for about 10 minutes before we make our patties.
Look at our little dough baby. It just looks so nice. Wouldn't you just like to punch it? 3, 2, 1. Tip the dough out onto your work surface just on a lightly floured bench, and then we're going to divide it into 100-gram portions.
And then using one of our hands, we're going to move in a circular motion until it comes together into a lovely smooth ball. This is what we're looking for. Tray these up on a baking tray and allow to proof for about half an hour.
Round up the remainder of the buns, then we're going to want to pop it onto a greased baking tray and allow it to proof for about an hour until doubled in size.
So our potato buns are proving, and now it's time to move on to the special sauces for both the $10 and the $100 burgers. Now I'm going to be using a similar style base, which is like a mayonnaise style for both of them. However, for the $100 burger, we're going to be stirring through some caramelized onions, and that beautiful caramel flavor is really going to help set our $100 burger that level up.
So we're just going to peel some red Spanish onions, and then we're going to use a mandolin to finely slice them.
Alright, I might be crying, but I'm telling you, this is some damn good onion. I'm doing the hard work for you.
Now add them to a pan over medium heat with some olive oil, and we're going to saute them until they just start to soften, which is about 2 or 3 minutes. Once it gets to that, we're going to add our brown sugar and turn it right down low and allow it to cook for about an hour until deeply caramelized.
Now for our special sauce, I love nothing more than Japanese Kiwi Mayo. It's got some like MSG and stuff added to it. So we're gonna start with a base of that. Then we're gonna add some tomato sauce, some American yellow mustard, a little bit of pickle juice. This just adds some pickle flavor without actually the pickle pieces. And then finally the paprika. Now you can also add garlic powder and onion to this, but I'm just gonna keep it nice and simple.
Split off half the sauce for our $10 burger and the remaining for our $100 one. Then we're gonna add that caramelized onion in, and damn, just look at the sauce. Now it's time for the burger patties. Like, when you talk about a burger, I feel like the first thing you think about is the patties. So like, this is arguably the most important part of the burger, so we want to get it right. We're going to want to divide the mince that we made into 120 gram portions and then season them generously on both sides with some flaky sea salt.
So our potato buns have proved and doubled in size. We're now going to brush them with an egg wash and bake at 200 degrees for about 15 minutes. And there we have our potato buns. Look how lovely and golden these look.
Once they come out of the oven, place them onto a wire rack and brush them with some melted butter, and oh damn, my buns are better than yours.
So the first of the 3 burgers we're going to be making is our $2 burger. Now this one is not only cheap, but it's also super simple and quick to put together. And I promise you, it will be delicious as well. So we've just got our hamburger bun, some cheese, burger mince, and then some mustard and tomato sauce. All up, this burger comes to $2.07. A bargain if you ask me.
For our $2 burger, we're going to want to grab our store-bought mince and then bite it into a 100 gram patty and then season it with some flaky sea salt on both sides. Then we also want to cut our burger bun in half. Now, this is no match for our homemade burger bun, so let's not even go into that. Grab a cast iron pan over high heat and make sure it's not non-stick. We don't want non-stick, as the non-stick coating actually causes your burger to not form that really lovely crust. Place the burger in your piping hot pan and smash it down a bit. Cook on both sides until golden brown and a lovely crust forms. Add 1 slice of American cheese once flipped and allow to melt. And then finally, we're going to toast our burger buns. Now it's finally time to assemble our $2 burger. First up, we're going to start with our toasted bun that's coming at 42 cents. Then top it with our burger patty at $1.20. The cheese, 30 cents, and then some tomato sauce at 5 cents, and mustard at 10 cents. Top it off with the top bun, and all up, this burger has come to $2.07.
All right, I'll tell you what, for $2, this is a damn good burger. It might not be everything you would want in a burger, but it's got a lovely patty, some cheese, tomato sauce, mustard, and a bun. But I think we're gonna blow it out of the water with our $10 and $100 burger. In the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy.
Alright, so let's assemble this $10 burger. We're going to start with our homemade potato bun, and that's going to come in at $2. Then we'll top it with some lettuce at 40 cents and some special sauce at $1. Then we're going to add our first beef patty, which is $3, along with our first slice of cheese, which is 60 cents, some tomato at 40 cents, and some pickles at 40 cents. Next, we're going to top it with our additional beef patty, which is another $3, and our next slice of cheese, which is another 60 cents, and then another layer of tomato, which is an additional 40 cents, and some more pickles at another 40 cents. Finally, top it off with some extra special sauce and that top bun. And there we go, all up, $10. I'm telling you, this is a burger. This is where it's at. Just look at this thing.
And here we have our $10 burger. I'll tell you what, I think this is gonna be my favorite burger. It's just the perfect everything. It's got 2 amazing patties that we've ground ourselves, some tomato, pickles, cheese, lettuce, special sauce. Yeah, burgers aren't getting much better than this. So let's have a taste. Cheers. That is a damn good burger. Juicy, tender, crispy, everything you want in a burger. Absolutely everything. is in this $10 burger. I don't know if we're gonna be able to top it with the $100 one, but we're certainly just gonna go a bit over the top.
That's an understatement.
Now look, it might be a bit excessive, but this is not where we're gonna stop. This is a $100 burger. We're going all out. But we're gonna be topping off the potato bun with some edible 24 karat gold leaf.
I think it's finally time to cook our Wagyu patties. Let's do it.
Once again, same process for cooking these burgers.
What a marathon to get to this stage. It's time to assemble.
So we're going to start off the same way as we did for our $10 burger with our homemade potato bun, except with the gold leaf, this bun's all up is going to cost $15.
This is a black truffle. It's been grown in Canberra. It's right in the middle of truffle season here in Australia.
Then we're going to add our first Wagyu burger. It comes in at $12, some bacon at $5, and then some pickles and tomato at $1. Now the thing about truffle is they're not cheap. They come in at about $35 for this burger, and that's only 10 or 15 grams worth of truffle, but the flavor is insane. Now I've just repeated this process for 3 layers, and all up it comes to $103. But look at this thing. It's an absolute beast. I mean, what have I even created? I feel like this is just a Frankenstein of burgers. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane.
I'll tell you what, I'd be stupid if I don't have a taste. Wish me luck. I don't even know how to approach this. That truffle onion is a little bit messy, but it's a damn good burger. And that is what's possible with a $100 burger. I'll catch you next time.